I need to be in focus, Nick, for this. It's important.
Your hair a little.
No, I can't. I can't fix it.
3, 2, 1, bro.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Murphy, and I didn't put a hood on because I got ashamed of my hair today. You did, man! That's how that works. Welcome to Metagame Minute. This is a weekly segment where we talk about something in board games, and I've got, I want to get some dirt on you folks out there. I want to know, have you ever thrown a game? Have you ever lost on purpose? For any reason? I'm just curious. Now, the reason I think about this is I've sort of done this, not like played my worst game or anything like that, but back in Gen Con, Nick and I were running some tournaments for Unmatched, and the way it worked is an 8-person tournament, and whoever won the tournament got a Bruce Lee promo pack for Unmatched to go along with their game if they got the game, and we didn't always have everyone show up. We'd sold out all the tournaments, but there was often times where people didn't show up, so Nick or I would jump into play. Now, in that instance, it's a teach and play situation where Nick and I have obviously played the game more than other people. Not that I'm great at the game. I'm absolutely not great at that game. But there's a familiarity level that not everyone else has. So there's a couple times where I'm like in this tournament and I'm playing the game and I'm like, I cannot win this game. That's not a good look, you know, to give these people an opportunity to win a game and then like clash them and be like, next time, thanks for coming to Restoration Games' booth, you know? I was like, okay, I need to teach this game well to this person that I'm playing, and I'm going to play a game and I want to make it an honest game, but if I'm not going to do my very best work. If there's a card that I know that this person doesn't know that I have, and because they're not familiar and they're setting themselves up for failure, maybe I'm not going to play the biggest card because like that's not a fun experience for that person. And that's the only time that I could think of where throwing a game or whatever I can wrap my head around it, is that am I trying to create a good experience for this person? Now, again, I'm not throwing the game and being like, oh, like no one wants to come by their victories cheaply. People want to work for things. They want to beat folks honestly. But like, that's a situation where I'm like, I want this person to have fun playing this game. I want them to actually get a chance to learn this game. And I don't think I can provide them that if I'm just pummeling them into the ground while they're like, oh, I didn't know Medusa could do that or it worked this way. That doesn't seem fun to me. So I was more concerned in those moments with creating a fun experience and not moving on beyond the first round so that people could then play, you know, now that they have some familiarity, play the game further into the tournament. And so it's just this interesting thing that I've been thinking about ever since, of like, trying to think of, have I ever thrown a game outside of a situation like that? Would I ever throw a game? And if so, how would I go about it? So I want to know, have you ever, for any reason, thrown a game? Have you ever just had like a card, you're like, this would annihilate this person, and decided not to play it, to maybe extend the game experience, to give this person a better shot at it or whatever? I feel like maybe I'm in the minority, but maybe there's a lot of people who have done that at some point or other because they're like, I don't need to crush this person right now. I'd rather create this experience for that person or whatever. You know, my therapist tells me all the time I'm too accommodating to people, so maybe it really is me. It's just like, I want to make sure everyone has fun, you know? But I'm really curious about it because it's just, it was an interesting situation. And yeah. So anyway, let me know in the comments below. Have you ever thrown a game? Have you ever lost on purpose or deliberately didn't play your very best game? And if so, why? Is it because your friend's just a mega butt when they lose and you just don't want them to complain? So you're like, oh, I'll let them have this one. I want to know what you've done. Put those in the comments below. Also, while you're at it, thumb this video up or down. If you have thrown a game, vote it down. If you haven't, vote it up. I don't know, whatever you want to do. It all helps us out. So just get some votes up on those. And if you're new to us, I'm Mike Murphy, the Brothers Murph. Check out many more Metagame Minutes where we don't talk about filthy, stinking cheaters in games, even though I was cheating to hurt myself. I wasn't cheating, doesn't matter. Go check out other videos in our playlist from Metagame Minute. And just remember, folks, that whether or not you will happily throw a game to make sure it creates this experience for this person, or you're like, no, 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 you need to be crushed under the heel of my boot. The more meta, the more better.